How's it going, guys? This is more of an update slash grind video than really anything else. I'll actually have more of a previous video for you guys tomorrow where we actually proceed a little more further into the storyline. The update is I beat Eternium. The required level that I beat it at was at level 66. And so that's basically about 21 levels from now. So I figure if we just uploaded the 18th video yesterday, I'd say it would probably take, if I do some serious grinding, about maybe 10 videos-ish, if we actually get lucky. But I have some XP boosters we can actually use too to increase our level. So, I'm pretty sure we got all that. And, yeah, I wanted to give you guys that heads up. And we have some loot here from the events. Ooh, we got actually some pretty good gems in here. Definitely take those. So yeah, this is going to be more of a grinding-esque video, so just to give you guys that heads up. What I will be doing is I'm going to get rid of this low-level stuff, since we no longer will need it anymore, and I will be transferring over my stuff from my old, well, which is the character I just beat the game with now, over to this character once we reach the required levels for it. So it'll make things a little more easier from when we start grinding and stuff. And sorry if you hear any beeping in the background, it's just my kick going off. Do we even want any of this stuff really? Damage, benefit, that I think we will keep. Cooldown, lose a lot of toughness, gain experience. I think we'll hold on to some of this stuff. Ending wise, I'll basically give you guys my thoughts of what I think about it once we beat the game with our walkthrough character. So that'll give you guys a little insight what I think of Eternium. So we'll put that there because I know we don't have that. Pretty sure we don't have one of those either. For right now, I'm just stacking gems because really no point of using them right now. Just got done watching Godzilla King of the Monsters, so I was kind of in the mood to do a little recording. Good movie if you guys haven't seen it. Definitely worth watching. So we'll come over here, let's just sell this stuff.
The forest always felt like home.
So we'll no longer need that stuff anymore. Let's open these chests.
Wow!
Whoa, we actually got something that's better. Surprisingly. Some new legendary gauntlets. So I basically topped out about 70,000 toughness, about 9,500 recovery, and about 14,000 damage on my level 67 hero, which is now. So we're actually kind of in the right range where we'll actually be in the same amount of damage and recovery. So that'll be that. And sell this stuff. Let's see what we get in here. Nope. Lose a lot. That's way too much recovery to lose. Toughness, lose quite a bit. Not worth it.
A rare.
And nothing worth it. Okay. So that can all be sold too. We just hit 400,000 in gold. So, we still got 14 hours left of that. Which is insane. So, yeah. And, as you can see, like the dome one, that is the final area. Ragadan's domain little area up here. There are only 4 acts in this game. And once you play the game on normal difficulty, you actually unlock heroic difficulty. So there's that too. So you actually unlock a harder difficulty. We don't want to go there. I don't know why I even clicked on that. Pretty sure we were done this. Ancient Regnum that holds one of the keystone fragments. Okay, yeah, we did this. This is one of the areas where we were going to grind in. I hope you guys don't mind it's a grind video, but just give you guys something to watch. I figure if we can possibly try to knock out 3 to 5 levels at a time, we should be in the rough level area to actually beat the game. So
The forest always felt like home.
and since we beat it as a pure fire mage, this is going to be interesting playing as a pure ice mage. And we are close to, we're about 100 jewels or gems, whatever you want to call them, shy of getting another slot. So I think what we'll do is we'll get a passive slot, which I didn't do on my higher level character. I just went pure glass damage, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, we already gained our level.
Take down the healer.
And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for this one. No, not that one. It's one of these ones in here. Your hair becomes immune to control. No, don't really come across any control effects. Increase damage dealt by deflecting. Not that one either. What is the one we were looking for? Increase damage to cost reduce armor. That's been glass cannon, which we're not doing. Attack speeds. Yeah, death from above. Not that good of a spell, in my opinion. I think it's this one is the one we want. No, it's this one. Power Infusion is the one we want. And this Singularity one is just complete garbage. It's not good at all, in my opinion. When you have the little medic chick over here who has the ability to use Vortex and just spells that crowd your enemies all in one area, it works a lot better than Singularity, in my opinion. I think really the only advantage is you have more of a longer range than anything else. So basically all the rest of the gear that we'll be trading over, it will be like low to mid 50s, so we still won't be able to use it for quite a while.
They have a healer. A strong one.
Yeah, I know they got a healer. That's why I'm not really worried. Actually, speaking of that, I'm not activating it. There we go. I almost forgot something that we should be actually adding onto our character. Hope you guys' Tuesday is going good. Dealing with the heat over here. It was 94 degrees today.
On my way.
That was really annoying. I think it's that's currency was not what we want. I think it's that one. Or was this one? Gemstone rates. These are all gemstone rates. I don't really care about those. And that's the only one we have left. Yeah. Alright, so we'll just use that then. Since this is gonna be a grind video, anyways, why not? That gives us about 30 minutes for 200 extra experience. So
Bad guys ahead.
definitely use that.
Going there.
Oh yeah, 200 makes a huge difference. I was using the 50 ones for my higher level character to get him up there, and I pretty much, like I said, I actually pushed the limits to how far your character could actually go. But I mean, at the time I even did, I was already taking on enemies like 4 levels higher than me by the end of the game, and it wasn't really making much of a difference. I maybe only died once, and that was about it. I was still managing to actually take them out like they were at the same level as me, so I didn't really struggle at all.
Take down the healer.
So eventually, once we beat this game, I have a few games lined up that I wouldn't mind trying, but it will all depend on how well my tablet can actually handle the graphics. Because some games will actually lag a lot more than I want them to, so... If they're too heavy on the graphics or too heavy on the cinematics, then I usually won't bother with them because no one wants to watch a laggy cinematic gameplay, so... But we'll always see what we can do.
Now it's a party.
Hell yeah, it's a party. He's bringing the campfire. And I think my companions topped out like level 60 when I beat the game, so they were still pretty decently behind on levels, about 5 or 6 levels at least, but they were still strong enough to hold in there for quite a bit. And I think Blizzard's going to be the one thing that's going to make a huge difference in our damage, because I have level 6 Blizzard on my higher level character, so... And it was still doing a decent amount of damage, but not enough to actually kill the enemies. Where here we have like what level going on to be a level 9 Blizzard, so... And since Blizzard seems to last longer than Annihilation, I definitely think it's going to help us out in the long run. It's a cake party! Yeah, we get a little bit of lag there. That's not good.
Bad guys ahead.
It's all cheering us on over here. Why don't you go in there and fight the enemy? She casting a rock or she casting spells? Can't really tell. I think she's throwing a rock at him. Huh. The only one thing I could say about the Ice Mage is I wish Ice Bolt had more of a bigger AoE effect instead of single target damage. But I mean, it gets the job done. But if we really have to rely on it, we usually just use Blizzard, so take out the groups a lot quicker.
Take down the healer.
I'm not over worried. We got these guys.
Going there.
What's up, boys?
Free.
How you handling the cold?
Kill the summoner.
Alchemist Corruptor, huh? Well, Alchemist Corruptor, you're dead.
Treasure. Over there.
Go for the gold chest. Let's do a quick sweep around here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be about it for the enemies. Come over here. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to sell that. I want to buy that back. Thank you. I didn't mean to sell that. Let's see, what level is that still like the... Okay, level 50. Yeah, we're pretty close to that. Level 47 right now. 53 would have put it 6 levels higher than us. Why not? We'll give you guys a little bit of story. We discovered that the blood crate is fabricated by corrupting dragon blood. We must cross the high road of the path through the mountains and through Ursoc territory to get to Dragon's Crag, the only likely source of dragon's blood of Demeter. Curing the blood craze will surely disrupt whatever plan actual has. Well, we've taken dragons down before. We'll do it again. Oh, yes, this place. This was the area I was thinking of. Ooh, hitting a little harder than we want. But not overly too worried about it. Nothing we can't handle. Apparently Robin the Archer died, though.
On my way.
This is another good area because it's kind of a single pathway area. So you don't have to worry about big old open areas about missing anything. So you might struggle a little bit here considering they're about 6 levels higher than us. 6 to 8 levels actually. I think we can handle it.
Aye, aye. Gemstone.
We got plenty of gemstones. Nothing I'm over worried about. Got more gemstones than we know what to do with. Oops. I'm pretty sure that green healing mist is either ours or the enemy's. Why are you not going that way? Thank you. Oh, hello. And goodbye.
Have a healer.
You gotta love big groups of enemies, because if you knock them all at once, that's a huge amount of experience coming in. Boys aren't gonna win, you might as well just give it up. And as companion skill-wise,
You even
your
tried.
little barbarian guy right here, I say in my own personal opinion, he's probably the better one out of the other two, just because he has the ability to stun your enemies, while the other ones, the Vortex and the multi-shot's okay, but I haven't really seen it do any actual life-saving progression in this game. So if you can keep your barbarian guy over here alive, I mean, especially when you're playing a mage, you'll have a better shot at staying alive, but otherwise, he dies, they're coming after you, so. And really the only threats out of like straight up melee spellcasters or hybrid type archers that I've seen that are actually a real threat is the archers, because they have the abilities of multi-shot, they can hit you off screen, and with the combination of them using fire and bleed, it will knock your health down dramatically. And my higher level character has over 20,000 health, and they literally take off about 10 to 15% each hit, and that starts to add up. And like I said, I've probably maybe only died maybe 8 times in this game, if that, maybe a little more, but not enough to the point where it can't speak. Not to the point where it would make me rage and just quit the game, so.
Yes.
Eternium, thankfully, is not a rage-quitting type of game. Can be somewhat of a struggle, but especially when you gotta grind. But it's a fun game, though. here, get you guys out of the way. Give it up, buddy, you ain't gonna win. Someone's getting levels like we want. Oh, took all you guys out at once.
Gold is good.
Call it overkill. I call it wiping out a good amount of experience.
Going there.
So I'd say between level 50 to level 60 is where the grind really starts to begin. Especially if you don't have XP boosters. So that's where you kind of really struggle when you're grinding.
Kaboom!
I don't think I didn't see you guys over there.
Indeed. They have a healer.
And if any of you guys are actually curious, XP boosters do remain on there. The time limit does stop when you actually do exit the game, so you can actually come back and actually use them. So that's actually very helpful.
Enemies ahead.
We reached level 50, so we gained what, 5 levels? It's not bad.
Now it's
One of our little mini bosses.
strong ready ahead.
As you can see, pretty sure they're weak to cold because using fire against them, they seem to absorb the damage pretty well, but
A treasure
oops,
chest.
that's not what I wanted to do. We already got 22 minutes, so it'll be a little longer episode. But, yeah. They seem pretty resilient to fire, but when it comes to cold, it just seems to wipe them out pretty quickly, so. And there's
Aye, aye.
that. Grab the chest over here. So you guys get a little longer episode because it's more of an update video than anything else. We'll come over
Going
here. Sell those. Sell that. Oops, I want to get those. Alright, let's see. This is actually better. So over here. Sell that. Check our gear real quick. We should. Oh yeah, if you see anything that has like a little red stamp on it, it usually means it's locked for your character until you actually reach the required level for it. So if you're wondering why some of this stuff is, why I'm not automatically using it, that's why. Just go down. There's a little bit of toughness, health regeneration. It's actually better. That health regeneration will save you in the end. So something like that, it's just takes away too much toughness. And especially with the mage, toughness is something you definitely want because it allows you to take more hits and stay in the fight a little longer. Because otherwise, you will get
Forest
annihilated.
always felt like
So there's that.
on my way.
Sell this real quick. Alright, so that's the video for today. I'll have one up for you guys tomorrow. And we'll continue on the journey. And like I said, I'm aiming for 10 videos at most. With our 200 XP booster, we should gain levels pretty quickly. And yeah. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Or movie trailer. Thanks guys.